Just straightening out the garage a little bit. What a pain in the ass. I only came in here to grab tools and not put them away this winter. That's always great. Oh, this was a lot. It was all the way full. That's not straightened out, but it's kind of straightened out. Don't worry about my laundry soap machine. It came free from the dump. Oh. This was, like just all over. Yeah. Just throw it up on there when you're done. I was in a hurry. It was cold out. Buzzard, are you trolling? Woody's World. Oh, yeah, we got all these on the door. Yeah. Oh, it's the 218. The strap-ons. Yeah, they cost a lot of money. You know, you laying in bed eating pizza. Well, I came out here after I talked to you, Buzzard, and then I decided I better put them tools away because that toolbox, the shit was everywhere. I mean, just go ahead and after you're done using it, just throw it on top or throw it on a bench. But this here was, like I said, it was, you couldn't tell what was what. You still can't, really. But it's better than it was. Here, I'll show you what it was like. It was like that, and those have holders they're supposed to go in. So do them. Don't worry about your, paying high dollar and just throw it all over the place because it's cold out. And well, it comes down to just being lazy is all it does. Is that cane? You did, huh? I done that before. Remember that? When they're yeah, I don't like that when they do that to you. I mean, I'm nice to them until they be stupid to me and talk just some bullshit, whatever they think they boss you around. Yeah, I don't like that shit. Just because you pulled me over, like this guy didn't pull me over, but even if they just because they pull you over doesn't mean they can just boss you around unless you're doing something to be a threat. I would, that's what I'd say, but I don't put up with it. Yeah, I'm sure Buzzer knows the fucking deal. Oh, don't make me encourage you to do it now. I'm nice. You can ask all the other cops. I'm nice until, you talk stupid to me and act like I'm an imbecile when, I don't like that shit. Treat me like shit. Fuck that. I'll give it right back. I know my rights. Yeah, strip search. And man, I got pulled over in Kansas City. I was moving to Memphis or around Collarville. It's right out of Memphis by the Mississippi border in 1994 or something like that. I was going through Kansas City, Missouri, and I was on the interstate there. I got pulled over for I had a Buick. I had an 82 or 81 Buick Regal. Yeah, nice car it was. Anyways, he pulled me over. I didn't even know the fucking thing had license plates, lights, the lights. He said, "Yeah, I pulled you over because your license plate lights were all out or whatever." And I'm like, "Huh? I didn't even know there's supposed to be any on there. I didn't know they, who give a fuck about that." Anyways, and then after he said that, he goes, "Well, do you got any firearms or any dead bodies in your trunk?" I'm like, "What the fuck kind of question is that now?" And if I did have them in there, would I say yes? I do. I got like 20 dead bodies in my trunk. You want to take a look? You know. He then wanted to search the car, and I said, "Get the hell out of here." He goes, "You have to do." He tried to tell me I had to do what he said or whatever, and I said, "Well, I happen to know all my rights. Do you want to hear them?" And I started spouting them off, and he shut up. He got in his car and left me alone. I said, I told him, "You have to suspect me of a crime to be searching my vehicle. What is it? Am I being detained and stuff like that?" I said, "This is in 1994. I mean, I'm not from the big cities where they do that to people all the time." Yeah, I don't know why they think they can lie to you and say they can do whatever they want or whatever. That's just shitty cops. There's a lot of good ones too I met. In fact, a guy who I graduated high school with, he's the he's the sheriff in the town or the city where I'm from in Moorhead. He's the sheriff there. We called him Mark the Narc in elementary school all the way through high school because everybody knew he was going to be the cop because he'd tell on you. You just didn't tell him you were going to, have any parties or anything because the cops would show up. Yeah, I think he told on one party I got one of those drinking or age tickets or whatever mine. Mom had to go to court with me and all kind of shit. I just cracked like the first beer. I had like 2 drinks of it. So yeah, $300 for 2 drinks of beer. Is that this? Who? Oh yeah, it's the ranch. Mopar, no car. I was just straightening out that and out there because it was, a shit show going on with the tools. There's still some right there laying, pile of them, and under there. You just throw them on the bench or under there or on the desk or up there, all over the top. Yeah, that's how you do it. Well, it was cold, so that's my excuse. I didn't want to put them away because it was cold in here. Buzzard knows the deal. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he's just stunned. I don't know. Strap on everywhere. You don't need to worry about paying high dollars for tools and just throwing them everywhere, probably losing some. Some are underneath it. I found a lot. Well, actually, I didn't lose any under the cars when I worked for someone, but I found a lot of good tools dropped down in the engine bay somewhere in there where they on top of the subframe or whatever. Oh yeah, yep. In fact, I think let me see if I have it in here. Where is that? Oh yeah, this here one. That was under a hood one time. They must have been changing the hoses, but now it's mine. That's one of them. Oh yeah, and this one too. You can tell it rode around for a while because it got chewed on, but it's the strap-on kind. It still works though. Whoever did that, thanks, bud. There's plenty others I found too. A lot of 10 millimeters, that's for sure. Lots of 10 millimeters and 7/16, and sometimes you even get 11 out of the deal. You don't worry about throwing it. It was no parts that did that first, so he was making a mess in here. He threw that was him throwing the chair. I threw a ladder. I don't know. Yeah, I threw tools too, but he threw the computer desk chair in the middle of the air in his shop. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking, but I ended up thinking the same way. So 40K. Yeah, I can't. I don't know, but in that file cabinet there's like I don't know 30 pounds of receipts for tools from Snap on Matco, Mac, and Advantage Tools, and another tool guy. One of them was rolled from CarQuest out of in Minnesota when I was over there when I lived over there. He was from St. Cloud area, but he would come over that way. where he was running through CarQuest or something like that. He had pretty good tools. He sold those mountain and some other kind of shit. They were he'd warranty it. It was pretty good stuff. And gear wrench. He sold a lot of gear wrench. What? You you ate you ate all the pudding cups? You know the deal on that. When you don't even save them one, that's when they really get fucking pissed. Like I did that before. I don't remember what it was. And she said I did it, and it wasn't me. It was my oldest boy that ate it all, and I got the, you know, chewing for that one. She thought I was bullshitting her. I said, "What the fuck? I got bullshit you about it for?" Pudding cups. Yeah, you ate her pudding cups. I don't know why you do that. I haven't I haven't been in St. Cloud since shit. Uh, it had to be early '90s because I moved my sister. She went to college there. I moved her there. Then she tricked me moving her back after after she graduated from there. I was like, fuck. I thought, I figured you'd do it. I don't like fucking moving my own stuff. That's why when I moved, that's why I haven't moved in over 10 years. But when I move, I don't ask nobody to help me because I don't want them to be asking that fucking favor back. Especially, and then when they move, it always seems they got the third floor and up fucking tight corners in the apartment buildings. Yeah, I don't, fuck all that. Because wife would always ask me, well, you can have someone. Oh, fuck that. I said, then they'll want me to help them back. And they'll have twice as much shit and they'll be on the top floor of some shithole. You like potted pudding cups? Uh oh. Do they sell them at Dollar General along with the aftermarket fruit watch? And yeah, Buzzard, I know that's what you do. Buzzard's got Dollar General selling those aftermarket fruit watches. Oh, you did? I don't think I ever knew that. You don't worry about designing magnets. I think that's a magnet. I don't know. Maybe it isn't. Oh yeah, it is. That's been on there a long time. There's a lot of them that like that one. They're all falling off and shit. I left the door open and when it was raining, and that those some of them are bubbling. I see. I haven't been out here all winter. Besides to grab tools and then throw them all over the place when I was done. Because it was a cold one. You don't need to worry about where is that auto work. His is falling off right there too. Ravs is really going this shit. Must be that those. He must have got it from that crumpet guy, Strumpets. And then old mechanics is faded out, even though it's never even been. I guess they kind of maybe that's from water. I don't even know what the hell this one is. Well, that's that guy that gave me that starter for the that's a Joey. Well, he gave me that starter for that 440 Arctic Cat. He sent it to me because he has a apparently he has a snowmobile used snowmobile business or some shit. Can't remember. It says right there. Salvage snowmobile salvage yard in Minnesota. Plus he I think you I think he's a train conductor too for whatever they are called. Burlington Northern is what I call them. Joe Ewald. Let me see. The number is 715-815-0420. Oh, it's Ewald Power Sports. That RAV4 guy. See, I was talking about you, and then you just started the chat. See, I was talking about that sticker. Yeah, well, he lives right on the. He's from on the Minnesota side, but he must be over there too. I don't know, but I know he lives in Minnesota. I'm all right. How about you? Watch any good dogs taking shit videos lately, Rav? I know you love them. I was thinking about making a couple for you. Yeah, he messaged me not that long ago, maybe a few months ago or whatever, and he said something. He's been busy for the railroad or whatever. You got time. I heard old Foster's gonna come and visit you, Rav. Just move in and rent free and eat all the food and watch all the TV and use up all the bandwidth while you're working. Your adopted son, Foster. You know the type. Fucking leave dishes all over the fucking coffee table and countertop with half the food still in there. Drinks all your pop and beer and you know stinks. I had a roommate like that. Well, it didn't last too long. I got the fuck out of there. We were kind of friends for a while until he wanted to be roommates. I it was my apartment. I got it, but I burned out of there. I fucking left. I just said, I'm done. I grabbed my shit and moved the fuck on. But Rav, he'll enjoy old Foster. Billy Bass will be singing all night long. They'll be begging Rav for to bring him to the river and drop him in the water. he got he got a job. Get over it. And he's still 19, even though he's 21. Get over that too. And he won't let me. He keeps correcting me every time, but he's 19. That's just the way it is. He tried to move in with Buzzard, but Buzzard, his skin was disappearing that night. He woke up and what the fuck are you doing? I need a little skin from my Billy Bass. I don't know. We tried to talk him into that a bunch of times. I tell him to get a driver's license all the time. And I tell him make sure he's nice to his mom and do something around the house. And he says he did, but I'm having a hard time believing it. The helping of the mom, anyway. Old mechanic, he said, I don't know, a few weeks ago it was, about fell off the chair. He said, I heard Foster, did Foster get married? I heard he got married. I said, holy fuck. She'll be out the door in less than 3 days if he did. But I about fell off the fucking chair laughing with that one. Holy shit. Got married. Yeah, it's too late. Yeah, it's kind of too late. Where are you gonna get a bag that'll fit them? Buzzard. Yeah, the pork chops. You'll bring the pork chops, and then he'll provide the rest after the initial 12 pack of pork chops. Then after that, all of it's on Buzzard every night. You can have a case of beer or two, and they'll probably be gone. You don't need to worry about paying for everyone else's beer but your own and not being able to drink any. That's what roommates are for. Fuck, this place is fucking a dump in here. God. And I didn't turn the lights on, so then there was shit in here. I was about fucking fell on my face, you know, a bunch of times in the middle of the day. The door would shut because it shuts by itself. And then when you don't want it to shut, it stays open. The fucking thing. 50 bones. Is that even enough to buy a case anymore? I think they're like, damn, they're $50 or something, huh? Just enough. That's what you got. Just enough. Used to be able to buy those Bush Light in the bottles, like a case, and then you could return the bottles. And then you had to have a bottle opener for them ones. They didn't have the twisties. They were cheap back in the day. Or you could buy the 30 pack of old style or a couple cases of those Miller Light or Miller High Life Pounders. Fuck, I done drank a bunch of them. Real pork chops. What are them? Them are beers, right? Yeah. Them are real pork chops. You don't need to eat when you drink all the time. Who eats? You by the time you get one bite finished, you're already the eyes are going out. Or put your head in the cheese on the pizza. I don't know. I know someone. Frozen cheese. Yeah, yeah. But if you, yeah, it's like $7 or something like that. I don't remember what it had to be in the early '90s. But I know that they didn't open. They were in a box and they didn't twist, and they was cheap. Justin, you probably drank the fucking liquor store out of Boone's Farm and Purple Passion. And once in a while, you splurge on that Mad Dog 2020. Buzzard, back in the '90s, he was sipping back on old fucking Zimas like they were nothing, drinking them down. Fucking Zima. The White Claw's the new Zima, ain't it? I didn't fucking Keystone. That shit give me a fucking headache. I'll be fucking my head will be pounding all fucking day at work. No matter how much fucking Tylenol, ibuprofen, aspirin. The only thing that was gonna cure that is one of those spicy Bloody Marys. That'll take it right out of you. But I didn't have time to go there and have any of those, and I didn't do it before work because sometimes I could, I'm sure I smelled like booze, even though I hadn't been drinking for a few hours. It was coming out the pores. You don't need to worry about getting the fucking booze sweats while you're at work all day because you didn't tied one on. I couldn't do that. I could not ever. I couldn't do that again. There's no way I could do that and go to work. Fuck that. Yeah, cheap. I'm sure it was cheap. You was drinking that Blatz and that Blatz and that other shit, Black Label. Oh, the Buzzard. Oh, you was in bed.
What
I.
the hell are you doing up this late?
What time is it?
It's about 12 something.
Oh, I'm late. I thought it was like 2 or something because I've been out here a while. I this was I couldn't hardly walk in here when I first got in here.
No, I finished doing what I was doing earlier and just fucking went to bed.
Went to bed. You fell went to sleep?
Huh?
You didn't fall asleep.
No, I said I went to bed and then next thing you
Oh.
know, the fucking phone goes off and you're fucking live. So I was sitting there
Oh
watching you.
yeah. Don't put it on me now. You can put it on, Pork Chop
Woody,
too. And
Woody wants you to go live earlier. He's going to be upset with you.
well, I don't know. He'll have to call the upset police. Not my fault that he, don't pay attention. I didn't want to go on I was out here, so I didn't want to. I don't even have the computer out here. I brought it in the house because it was 50 below,
Yeah.
and no, and I don't.
I take my
Uh,
computer's a a touchscreen all in one, and
yeah.
I take it when I get done using it. I take it in there and I put it in the damn drawer in the bedroom so it don't get fucked up. And don't get
So
I
you
don't
don't trip over something and smash it?
exactly.
Yeah.
I don't use it for nothing but live. You know what I mean? I might make a thumbnail for my fucking video or something with it, but that's about it, dude. I got tablets and fucking 3 or 4 cell phones laying around. I don't need a computer, you know. I just use that for StreamYard and shit.
I tripped over something and smashed the monitor wall. I bumped it a little bit, and then the screen was having a seizure, you know. So yeah, I kind of put my stuff out of the way too. Because
Now I done got up.
the
Yeah,
older you get, the less balance you got, and
exactly.
you don't even just put the factor of having some booze in there. Then you're really out of whack. Your
This that computer. It's
Abdullah
that computer I got.
oblongata stuff, huh?
This that computer I got for $20. Like
Oh yeah, that's right. And you had
fucking
the she didn't have the cord or something with her or
yeah,
something. Yeah. I remember that
yeah.
now.
But I got it. But even before I started the YouTube channel, I got it like first of 2020 when the COVID hit, and the girl come in me and my buddy's little convenience store we had, and uh, well, actually, I wasn't there yet, and I pull up, and they're standing at the door, and the girl comes out. Oh, I've been waiting on you, and starts hugging me, and I'm like, girl, get off of me! I don't know you. You know what I mean? And she said, well, I was gonna see if you wanted this computer, and I was like, what are you talking about, man? You know, I've been waiting on you to get up here. He said you was on the way, and you might want this computer, and I'm like, I looked at it, and I'm like, no, I don't want it. And she said, "Well, I just you could just get, like $40." Or I said, I looked at it. I said, "No, I'm good. I don't want it." And what would you give $20 for it? And I said, I told my buddy I had some money in my pocket, but I don't want to pull money out in front of her. So I told my buddy,
Right.
I said, dude, loan me $20 and I'll give it back to you tomorrow or something. And so he went in the cash register and gave me $20, and I gave it to her. And I said, "This," I said, "Just leave it right there, and I'll do something with it later." And so she bought a couple things, and then she left. And then fucking like 20 minutes later, she comes back and said, "Sir, uh, is there any way you can like give me $20 more?" And I said, "Nope." I said, just give me my $20 back and take that damn computer and get out of here." You know? But no, she said, "No, it's fine, it's fine. You can have it. It's no problem. It's fine." I
I
said, "No,
need that 20.
give me my $20 back." And she said, "No, that's fine, that's fine." And so she left, and I took the computer home and I ordered a $25 fucking power cord for it. And the fucker come up and was brand fucking new. Hadn't ever even been booted up yet. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it didn't have anything. It didn't have a keyboard with it. Didn't have a mouse with it. Didn't have a. Actually, I think it had a keyboard. It had a keyboard with it, no mouse and no power cord, and then it was all in one touchscreen. You know, and
Yeah.
dude, I bought a $25 power cord, and that fucking computer has been the best thing I ever bought.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't even know if it worked. You could have wasted another money on the cord and everything
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
You
When I
got
see it,
lucky.
I looked at it and I flipped it over and I seen the date on it. You know what I mean? And the motherfucker was like a month old, the date and stuff. And then and I seen it said touchscreen, and I'm like, oh shit, it's all in one touchscreen. But I didn't say that. I was just thinking that, and I turned and I said, no, I don't want it. Well, can you just give me 20 for it? And I said, ah, no, come on, sir. And I said, dude,
Oh, sure.
loan me $20 so I can get this girl out of my face. I said, we got work to do. I gave her 20
Right.
bucks for it, and it's been a good one ever since, and it's gonna last the rest of my life because I put it up and take care of it, and I don't open up anybody's fucking links or I don't go to
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
websites. I don't go to nothing on it. It's strictly fucking StreamYard, and I email myself back and forth the link or whatever, or thumbnails or something like that, or YouTube uh, studios or whatever, and that's it. It ain't got Instagram on it. It ain't got no Facebook. It ain't got no TikTok. It ain't got nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. They didn't. Oh, you don't have no apps on.
I ain't got nothing on there. No, I ain't even got a damn. I think I do got the. Well, I think the YouTube app was already on there. You know what I mean? Uh,
Right.
but
I
that's
think,
it.
yeah, some of it has it all on there when you get it or whatever. Yeah.
But it's got a terabyte of memory in it, and uh, all it's ever done is YouTube and Streamyard.
Yeah. I hate it when you get a new phone and then there are no, not necessarily a new phone. I hate it when your phone gets that update and then all of a sudden there's a bunch of games on there, game apps on there. You son of a bitch. I don't want those. You
Yeah,
know, I don't know if you get that on your fruit phone.
I don't got anything on there. If it does,
Well, when it updates, every time it updates, it does that shit. There's
yeah,
some games coming on there. I don't want that shit. I don't play that shit on no phone.
no, me neither.
I can barely text on it. Most of the time, it's you got to push the fucking voice button if I do any texting.
Yeah, I'll be
You
glad
don't
when this.
need to work,
Be
huh?
glad, I'll be glad when this phone gets paid off because I'm gonna get me a brand new iPhone. But I'm gonna wait till I'm or get something, maybe not the newest one, but I'm gonna upgrade a couple models. And when I can get it for free, you know what I mean? When they'll upgrade and let me have it for free, I'll get
Yeah,
a couple. Maybe this is a 12, so I might go like up to a 14 or something. You know what I mean?
right.
I'm not long as it's free. You know what I mean? This one was free, but they say that I had 70 40 70 72 payments or 48 payments or something like that. But the payments are $0 a month. You know what I mean? It just means that I had to sign a contract and
Oh yeah, yeah. Because I remember when I had Verizon for fucking over 10 years, they tricked me into that. Oh, you can get a phone now, shit, and then sign another 2 years on with us.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
But I've been with them for fucking 15 or 20 years, so it was like,
yeah,
what difference does it make if I'm going to sign a contract to be with you for another couple years? It's like, okay, so you know,
yeah.
my
Well,
my internet's Verizon and my cell phone's Verizon, and you know, I
yeah,
pay
I dropped them.
I pay
Because, huh?
I pay $116 a month for the Wi-Fi and cell phone.
Oh, well, that's not bad.
That's not bad. You know what I mean?
I dropped them when they said they told me I had unlimited data. That's what the plan was or whatever. And then all of a sudden, because she was using more or whatever, and it was probably me too. I don't remember. It was both of us probably or whatever. And I had three phones and I'm paying all this money. And I'm like, that one bill was like $500 because the data. Fuck you. I said, that's unlimited. You son of a bitch. I said, I called whoever was on the other end. You son of a bitch. I said, fuck, it's unlimited. That's why I got that. Now you're trying to charge me for all this fucking data. You can go fuck yourself. I told them, I'm not paying for that shit. They kept sending me a bill, and I called them one more time. I said, you better take that shit off of there because I know I have it on there. I have the papers right here from you because you used to send mail, paper mail, and it says right here, unlimited data.
Yeah.
And then they quit doing that shit, trying to send me a bill for $990 some dollars. Want to keep it right under 1,000.
Now the dog go outside. Don't be bringing those snakes and chickens and squirrels back in here, okay?
You
Mother.
know, bring me.
Don't get your nuts frozen to the porch either.
He gonna bring in a little fucking something for you, a little raccoon, maybe a coon pecker.
That sucker brought in a snake that one day.
He did, huh?
Yeah,
He killed it.
I was sitting here. No, it was alive, dude. I was sitting here, and I kind of I looked over in the kitchen floor, and I was like, "What the fuck is it? Did he throw up or something?" And I went over and got closer, and I was like, "Oh shit, that's a snake." Snake, is it dead? And I'm like, I got a little closer, and that motherfucker was moving. I'm like, "No, he ain't dead." I
Well,
grabbed.
you're lucky. I don't know if there's rattlers over there or not, but they're here.
Yeah,
And yeah, you never. The fucking dogs, they fuck with that kind of shit. I
we
always
got
worry about my dogs.
we got the copperheads.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I grabbed it wasn't no poisonous snake, but I grabbed a like a lid, the clear lid that glows on a pot. You know what I mean? My big old pot, cooking pot or whatever. And it's got
yeah.
a clear glass lid. and I grabbed that and I threw it over top of him. You know what I mean, where he couldn't go nowhere. And then I took a piece of cardboard and I slid underneath that piece of cardboard to where he was trapped in there. And then I took him outside and threw him over another yard.
Just throw them in your old neighbor's yard that sprayed all that poison around.
I'm talking about right here where I live at right now.
I know. I don't know. I was talking about your old.
Oh, I used to do that. I'd catch a snake and throw it over there, dude. He couldn't stand snakes, and I was out there talking to him one day at the fence, and I'm like, "Damn, there's a snake right there!" And he backed way away from the fence, and I reached down there and grabbed the snake by the head and picked him up. And I said, "Here, come here." And I said, "I'm gonna throw him over in your yard." No, don't do that. I took him out to the backyard and over toward the wooded area, or whatever, and slung his ass fucking 50, 60 feet over into the bushes.
Into the bushes. Oh man.
He tripped out when I picked that fucking snake up. He said, "You white boys are crazy."
You white boys are crazy.
Yeah,
Like you when you're a kid, you'll be messing with those little fucking gardener snakes. Fuck.
yeah.
I used to grab them. Ain't no big deal. But
That's like
those other those I can't remember them other snakes over there in Minnesota. But them motherfuckers will bite your ass.
yeah.
They're not poisonous, but they'll bite you.
I was sitting here that one night, dude, and I heard something fucking, and I thought I caught a mouse. You know what I mean? Because I had some
Yeah.
sticky traps out, and I heard something on the counter, or I just heard a noise, and I got up and went in the kitchen and looked, and there's a fucking possum on the fucking counter in there. And I'm like, oh hell no! And I opened up the back door, and I reached over there and grabbed that motherfucker and slung his ass out the fucking back door.
Yeah, bull snake. Yeah. 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 Have you been bit by one of them bull snakes?
I ain't never been bit by no snakes.
No, Justin. Yeah, that's the ones that bite. Yeah, they fucking get you good too.
All snakes bite.
Well, them gardener snakes, they don't fuck. They try to bite. They don't. They just open their mouth, and then it's like when they're on whatever they're on it, they can't do anything. They can't close the son of a bitch.
Yeah,
They don't have much pressure.
dude, I don't like snakes either, dude. And some of them snakes, dude, can fucking jump at you and bite you from fucking 3 foot or 4 or 5 foot away and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I seen those rattlers around here. I seen them strike before. Them fuckers are Jesus Christ. They're
I
really coiled up and then they just shoot out at a person.
I don't fuck with snakes at
I
all.
don't fuck with them no more. I ain't, especially around here. I'm gonna fuck with them with a fucking gun to the fucking snake. Yeah, that's what they do around here. That one guy that I used to guide with, we were fishing one time. And he was trying to get this one was coming on this rattlesnake was trying to get on the fucking pontoon. It was already on. I said, get that fucker now. He's trying to smack. I said, that fucker's gonna get you. We're all gonna be fucking dead on the boat.
Yeah, I had
My
never seen a
fucking body swell or whatever they bite you. That shit starts rotting off of you.
yeah, I had never seen no rattler snake before.
Yeah,
Not person.
he done killed it with he took something and smashed that. He ended up getting it right in the head and killing it. But that thing had 5 rattles on it, so it was a good
Yeah,
one. He done cut that off and threw him in the fucking river. Took his tail and threw him in the river for his
I don't
rattlers.
I don't fuck around in the woods enough to fucking see shit like that. You know what I mean?
Then there's this other guy, right? He's a couple houses down, Todd. He done snatches them right off the ground, rattlers. I said, boy, you got I've been doing it long. He's got snake skin boots and shit. I said, you're fucking
Yeah,
crazy. That fucker, he says, I've been bit before I had to get the antivenom. I said, fuck all that.
yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. You're fucked in the head. He drinks a lot of beers too. I'm like,
See
what
you.
are you fucking getting drunk and catching rattlers? You're gonna fucking be dead one day. They're gonna find you with about 50 snake bites.
Yeah. He said, "Do you want a poison snake for your boy?" I gave my boy one last year. He's a
Yeah.
rock of
He
ages.
said when it came up, he had it. He's showing me. He's trying to show me. He has it held by the head. I said, "Get that motherfucker out of here!
Yeah.
Fuck! I don't want to even see that son of a bitch that close." unless it's dead.
Yeah, I don't fuck with snakes at
They don't
all.
really fuck with you unless you step on them, and they're not gonna let you step on them. So
I don't, like I
they're
said, I
gonna
don't
bite
follow them
you.
good enough to be seeing any. So
Yeah, I've only seen a few, but most of them have been on the road when it starts to get fall, or then in the springtime you'll see them trying to move, and then when it cools down more, then they're stuck on the road and they get ran over, because they can't move. They're real slow. Brad, yeah, he got fucking. I told him he got fruit cakeitis.
yeah,
Fucker. Well, he'd be drinking all day. That's just how he is. And yeah, I'm sure there's weed involved there too.
fruitcake itis.
Yeah, that's what I said. You got fruitcakeitis, motherfucker. Bringing that shit. He brought it right up to me, and it's still alive. I looked. I said, "Jesus Christ, that fucker's still alive! Get the fuck out of here!"
Oh, Jimmy C is still alive,
He's
still
close.
going. Hawk Shooter put out a video.
Did he?
Yeah,
Yeah, no. I
it's using
seen old auto order sent something earlier.
it says using junk creating a custom lamp and end table. That's that lamp he showed us the other night.
Yeah, I bet you got that leg lamp from the Christmas Story in your room,
I
in
wish
your
I had.
house, in the window.
That's a
This
major
guy,
award.
the guy that owns the bar, he has a nice shop down the highway, and he has a glass garage door. He has one of those lamp legs sitting on a coffee table right at that glass garage door. I should go video
Yeah,
that. And motherfucker, all he ordered, he won. I guess he must have won it.
yeah.
And
I
come in
bought
a big crate.
one of the things I got my little sister for Christmas was two little shot glasses, and they were shaped like that fucking lamp with the leg lamp, but they were a little bitty
Oh
clear acrylic shot glasses. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. Remember those pens used to turn upside down and the lady would become naked?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got some of them somewhere.
I know you do.
Yeah, they come from Las Vegas, I think. Where I got them anyway.
One of them said the water was deep too.
Yeah, one of them said she got all she had to go to the doctor a bunch of times.
Oh, that video, that short you put out that showed the Bud Light. I
Yeah,
commented that you're gonna get it when we
I
get home.
seen that. Yeah, I didn't get it didn't get it because I didn't drink it.
I did that.
It-
I did that short. I did a short like that when I left the store one day. It was right back when we was about when I first started or whatever. And after complete toilet did that little video, and I did one. And I said, "You're gonna get it." Said that beer down there. You're gonna get it when we get home. Oh, he loved that fucking little short.
Yeah, yeah,
Get it
yeah.
when
Oh,
we.
Paul, that guy's a good dude. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I wish that.
He
I
said
wish people
when
like.
he said if he goes to, well, I don't know if he's going to go to Canada anymore because of whatever, but he said when he goes, he's coming to pick me up. He said, "You're
Yeah,
going with," but
I
he's
wish.
been
Wish
he
he'd come.
got a job. He's got a job, and he does side work all the time. So that motherfucker's busy.
I wish he'd come on the live sometimes again.
Well, I could tell him. He just don't, you know, he just don't. I suppose he don't watch much YouTube at all, and the time difference over there.
Yeah. Oh, I got him on the WhatsApp too. I talk to him every now and then. He'll send me the link to his video or something.
Yeah, he laughed at that one when my son said, "You better get that fucking camera on my face.
Uh,
You don't have my permission."
yeah.
Yeah, I always say that to him or whatever. He's always coming up with some shit. And he's saying they're both saying something about drippy cheese and Drake.
That motherfucker was taking the shit on the live that one night.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Well, it's been worse, I guess, or whatever. I'm not on my live. I didn't have mini Dirk Diggler come on.
Yeah. We was live that one night and was talking about transmission or something. And I said, "Oh hell, a damn 4L60E is easy to rebuild." And somebody said, "Oh, so you can rebuild you rebuilt the 4L60E before?" And I said, "Nope." I said, "But I did a 700R4 and
It was
complete
the same damn thing.
said, yeah, it's the same fucking transmission." You know.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's basically the same except for it doesn't have some of those electronics in it or whatever you
It
want to
have
call
a
it.
throttle
Still,
valve, and don't have a damn. It's got a different
yeah, it don't
what?
have the cable to the kick down or
Yeah,
that metering fucking deal.
and it's got a different different valve body, and it's got a
Yeah, it's
left
not much.
gear.
It's not much difference, but it's the same thing. It's just a better version of it.
Yeah, exactly. You can take the sun shell, and you can take the clutches and the fucking all the, if you buy a rebuild kit for a 700R4, it'll damn near rebuild the damn 4L60E too.
Right.
It's just different gaskets for the valve body, and you got uh, maybe the front and rear pump seal might be different, or a few differences, but for the most part, it's the same fucking shit.
I didn't have any of those. They always said you had to have these tools to these other kind of tools to rebuild these transmissions. Whatever it was, I made it myself. You know,
I had to.
like I'll show you this valve spring compressor I made for a Harley because I had a Harley. I had to rebuild the engine on, and I didn't have one that would fit, so I made I made one out, and you'll know what it is once I find it here. And someone said,
I
"What
did
the fuck?" I
when
was
I
like, "Yeah, what the fuck."
when I did the transmission in the red truck, I had to buy a special pair of pliers, and I didn't buy anything. Just a rebuild kit. I bought a torque converter, and then I had to buy a special pair of pliers, and but a $20 pair of pliers or something.
You know what
Oh,
that is, right? Yeah, well, it's the door spring compressor. So I used it for the Harley springs on the valves. I ground it out, and well, it's supposed to look like this one, but I had to make it a little bit wider so it fit. Repurposed it. It was cheap enough. It was cheaper than buying a new one, the right one, but it worked just fine. Just as it did the job. I had to charge up my riding lawnmower battery. It got 50 below. It got cold, and you know it's always did every year. They're only like $20 for those things. I could have bought a new one. I should have, but
probably costs more now.
I seen them at Runnings. Just $28 or something.
Yeah,
The other batteries I seen, they were the ones that used to pay 45 for. They're like 95 now over there anyway. I never bought a battery from them besides a lawnmower battery. I need a bunch of them now. I got the batteries I got are that are good are marine batteries, and they don't like to fit in vehicles because they're a little bigger. I'm mowing next week. Shit, I'm gonna mow tomorrow. I got my yard sucked out. It was a lake here yesterday and the day before. Now,
he's he sucked his yard off.
I'm gonna mow my mud. 651. What? 200 bones.
It says
Ooh.
damn Group 65 here. Talking about the battery.
Yeah, I know what he is. Nah, yeah, I thought it said 651. I don't have my glasses on. My reading glasses. They're in the house, which I'm gonna be going in there pretty soon because it's
Yeah,
it's getting cold out here.
I'm about ready to go to bed myself. Back to bed.
Yeah, yeah, back to bed. Yeah, I got most of it picked up, but I got a lot more to do. Yeah, I love it. Well, I better shut this down. And I'll talk to you later.
Yeah. All right, then. Bye now.
Bye
Bye.
now. Bye. And no pork chops for you, Justin.